Good morning, interwebs. It is a little after 10, and I just finished putting everybody to bed, and theoretically they're all sleeping. I know I haven't picked up the camera at all today. I just really didn't have anything worth saying. I don't know if I do now, but I'm going to say something anyways. Steve and I spent the morning going and looking around the room behind me, which is currently our living room, and talking about plans of how we are going to convert this into our kitchen, going through like websites and stuff. We were going to try and source like secondhand cabinets and things to put the room together, but we haven't found anything in these couple months that we've been looking that's going to work, and price wise it's not that much cheaper. So most of the things I think we're going to source new, at least for the first phase. And then there'll be some more stuff like over time that we add, and that stuff we'll probably pick up secondhand as we find what we're looking for. There's lots of measuring and checking websites and looking at light fixtures online and, you know, that sort of thing. Looking for the right stove, because with all of our canning needs, dream stove is like an industrial 6-burner, but that's impractical. I just don't have that kind of money. I think we're looking at a 5-burner, which had better spatial like layout. We had some random like dogs in our yard today, and our dog flipped out, but he chased them away, so I guess they were scared of him, so I'm a little less worried. We've had a couple of dogs show up recently. I think it was the same dog this time, but he had a friend. So now I'm gonna go and regulate, because I hear children's laughter upstairs, and you know what that means? That means no one's sleeping. Bribery. After we like did our organizational thing, I think Steve felt much calmer and much better, and like he has a game plan. We've been talking about different timing on when to do this. I was kind of looking at doing it sooner rather than later, because right now I feel like since we're in a transitional space between like rooms getting switched around, there's really no point for me to put energy into any of the rooms as they are and making them better, because it's just going to change. We kind of been planning on holding out till he had days off again, but since he can only work so much on a given day, because we're going to do all the work ourselves, I think we're looking at doing it sooner rather than later. So like as soon as Saturday, we might go and start buying stuff. He feels a lot calmer. I think now I'm kind of in a spin again about the whole thing and like all the options and where things can go. So like this evening I was walking around with the tape measure, and when I was measuring without him, which was a lot better for me, I kind of got everything all sorted in my head. I just needed to work through it all without his input, because you know when you think differently, sometimes it just brings up a lot of like things you have to deal with. And I also then figured out like the things that we're going to move, because the kitchen's going to become another living room. I moved things, like figured out where things would go in there using most of our current furniture. So now I'm happy that I think I know where things are going to go. I was watching a TEDx talk from somebody that I follow on YouTube, and his talk was all about gratitude and stuff. And so my son's new thing is like when he leaves the room while I'm watching something on YouTube, when he comes back, he goes, "Did they say anything interesting, or did anything interesting happen while I was gone?" So he comes back and I said, "Oh, well, he gave the tip that the quickest way to be rich is to value the things that you have." And my son goes, "Well, I value the things that I have." And I said, "Well, then you're rich." He goes, "I'm rich. High five, Mom." Just so sincere in the way he said it, which I don't necessarily think he understood, or maybe he understood better than I do. I don't know. Kids are funny. And currently kids are being noisy again. And tomorrow's going to be fairly low-key, but like knowing there's this huge like thing at the end of the day, because my daughter's performance is in the evening, and it's like a big crowd situation, and which basically means that my day is going to be a wash tomorrow, because whether I like it or not, I'm probably going to be all like a Twitter about it happening all day long. So that's that. We just kind of count the day as a like non-existent day and just focus on Black Squirrel Night, and that's it. So I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.